Blessings, viewers at home. Oh, welcome back, family. You are still on it, where humanity meets divinity and where the supernatural partner with the natural. It is all about God. And I'm still with Mamsi on the platform. Sure, woman of God, there is too much to talk about. And unfortunately, because we operate within the parameters of time, we need to wrap it up. You are so loaded. There is more to tap and to learn. We were on that point where now you decided now to become an advocate, to speak on behalf of other women who are going through pain. And I see that you started a foundation by the name of Wumanga. Is it Wumanga or
Wemandla.
Wemanga? What is Wemanga?
Wemandla makhosikati wemandla, saying that we women also have power.
Oh,
So it's
wow.
an NPO that assists women who
Sure.
have been abused.
And where is the NPO based?
It's in Duduza.
Okay, it's in Duduza.
Yeah, in Duduza. The office is at the resources center.
So you house them?
Yes. We're still looking for a house. Now we place them in other shelters.
Sure.
What we normally do, we counsel them, we assist them with skills development, because sometimes they stay in an abuse because they don't have income. They depend fully on these men. So we help them to acquire some skills.
Sure.
And then I use my school for dropouts from colleges and universities to go back to school as an entry now. I take them in, and then as assistant educators,
Sure.
then they get money, and then we assist them with registration. So they go back to school, and then they complete their degrees and their diplomas. Then there's an exit point so that they can open up space for others and go and join the public sector for
So
employment.
you also run a private school, by the way.
Yes.
Wow, wow. And how many students do you have?
I have 298 at the moment.
Is
It's
it?
only 5 years, yes.
So it also runs from Duduza.
It also runs from
Is it?
Duduza.
Where the pain started.
Where the pain started,
God, my
God said, go
Father.
back there. And then I said,
Sure.
but Lord said, go back there.
Wow.
Because I found my purpose in life, that my purpose is to serve. So the
Sure.
only way for me to serve was to start a school, bring a school, different concepts from the township schools, and register it and bring it in the township. Serve in many ways.
Sure.
It will assist with creating jobs. I employ youth graduates. I also employ women mostly. Majority of my staff are women, so that I can empower them and assist them to grow.
But now, from the family point of view, remember it takes two to tango, unfortunately. And because of the broken structures, men were inflicted with pain, women were inflicted with pain. So then how do we strike the balance there in terms of building? Because like places like Family Altar, we give enough chance and enough audience to tell the story so that whoever who's watching there can relate with you. And also showing the turning point now that we can turn this thing around and make it work. Use it as a stepping stone in order for you to, to ascend the roof. How do we strike balance there? Because there's too much pain in our society.
We strike balance by this. After one of the young boys, young men bought my books, he came back to me crying. He said, Mama, I've been doing this. I thought it's the normal way of doing it.
No.
Because I grew up my father beating my mother. And my mother would listen. So I thought that it's normal. But now after reading your book, I found that no. What I'm doing to my girlfriend, it's wrong. So now God said to me, now we have to address men, because we address women, we nest the pain, but the pain comes from somewhere, there's a root. Then I started the boys thing, my conversation with my son. I'm not my father. So now we address boys, we call them for a conversation. We do it in an informal way, where we bring up all men and all these other structures and pastors so that they talk. We talk to them one-on-one in a conversation. Then they respond to us. We tell them that now that you are not your father, then men are normally called izinja. So we want to take out the dog in men, because this dog, it started as a puppy in our boys. So before it grows up to be a dog, let's remove the puppy and then make them to respect each other. Then if these boys are okay, then I think it will be better. We'll build up better families.
You know what makes me laugh is the puppy thing, and before the dog is the puppy, and there is no dog food. But it's fine. I think from the pastoral point of view and from the man point of view, and me being the father, and someone also who was brought up without knowing his father, I've learned a lot throughout that process. Once a boy child does not know the devil of his father, the issue of identity is the problem, Ruti. And I would like us to maybe take it a little bit further to assist in that regard, especially when we are addressing the boy child. And we ask also the parents to tell the boys the truth that where are the fathers? Because the mothers, they've got the key. The mothers, they've got identity. So let the truth come on the table so that this boy can go and learn the family that he comes from in order for him now to compete with what he knows.
You know, sometimes what makes women not to tell their children who their fathers are is because they were conceived out of pain.
Yeah.
How do you tell your son that your father is a rapist? I conceived you out of a rape. But Mina told my son that that's your father.
Yeah.
And don't hate him, because if you hate him, the Bible says your blessings are with him.
Yeah.
But this is what happened. So you choose whether you listen to my story and believe my story, or you go listen to what he says. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's up to you to choose. So many children were conceived out of pain.
Yeah.
Some women conceived these kids and then they were taken to those men's families, and then those men said, ha, mina ngilale nawe kayi 1, uSipho walala nawe kayi 5. Ngithole uJola. You see now.
Yeah.
Then they are bitter. The only thing that you first have to deal with is the bitterness on women.
Yeah.
Address the bitterness and let them forgive themselves, and then let go.
But I believe that you qualify on that regard, because we need to give solution one way or the other. Dealing with the symptoms, it will keep us busy, but if we can start addressing the root cause of the problem, then we will never have the repetition, because this thing now is going out of control. Is getting worse and worse by the day, and something is fueling it. So I just want you to, from the department of your heart now, with motherly love, address the nation. You have a platform now. Now you are addressing millions now. I mean, people are watching you there. There's a mother there with information. Sometimes the father is just here, next door. If you can rape, I mean, you can raise a boy who was born out of rape, and you refuse to abort him. It shows the heart of a lion that God gave you, because you are a firstborn and the womb breaker. But heart.
All right, to all the women out there, both bitter women and those who have dealt with their bitterness, it's very much important that a child knows where they come from. I normally use this example of an umbilical cord, because it's your origin, it's where you come from. Before we come to Christ,
It's
and
a
have
connecting point.
before we come to Christ and have the DNA of Christ, but we are connected some way. So telling them who they are, where they're coming from, it will help heal, because they'll make their own decisions. They'll go there and see that family, see their fathers, who they are, and then make their own decision. We become hurt, I know. I cried some other time when my son ran and said, now I want my father. Oh, okay, that's good, go. But I cried for 2 weeks. And then he went, but then he came back. Today he no longer wants to go to his father. He calls him Lumuntu Loyan, and then, no. It's me now who said, no, it's not Lumuntu Loyan.
It's your father.
He's still your father. Because I know that his blessings come from that man. So let's do justice, let's do good to our children, and then they'll grow up knowing where they come from, they'll grow up knowing their origins, grow up knowing their DNAs. And then whatever comes after that, it's up to them to decide.
And if people wants to get your book, what channel they can follow?
My book is available on Amazon as Revisit the Mirror, or you go to Amazon and just type Mamsi Mashinini Ndlalani, because I've gone back to my surname after the divorce. I'm tired of this borrowed surname, yeah.
Sure.
I'm promoting my surname now. Joe, what Mfundis? I have every right to do that.
Ooh,
Yeah, because when after I
yeah.
got the school, and then my ex-husband would say, yeah, we are prospering because of my surname. Then I looked at it and said, which one, by the way, because I've got a powerful surname than yours.
Wow,
So you go to Amazon.com and then you just type Revisit the Mirror. The book will be there. You can buy it there with dollars. They'll convert your rents into dollars.
Wow.
Or you can call this number at 084 527 4015 or WhatsApp the same number and place your order, and then we'll deliver your book within 3 days. Or you go to my Facebook page, Mamsi Mashinini Ndlalani, and then you inbox me and then you'll get the book. But I prefer that people go to Amazon, because in Amazon, even if you don't buy, you can read the book for free.
For free,
but
yeah.
Amazon will give me something for that.
Wow.
So it's not a loss. You read for free and then I get paid that you visited that page.
Mamsi, thank you so much. Unfortunately, it's time to go. But surely, we will have another episode because there's so much to deal with, especially the pain of a woman and the pain of a man. We're building families. We're building the fractured structures. And may God bless you and propel you to the heights of power. Excel in everything that you do and add more wealth upon you. And for the 4th and the 7th generation, because on number 7, that's where all hell break loose. Viewers at home, thank you so much for watching. Next week, same time, same place, Family Altar will be on your screen. Apostle Mpho Malatse signing out. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Ba.